Alrighty, let's go. Ace Attorney. Yes, so I unfortunately have to start this stream or this video with bad news. I somehow misplaced the file, or I won't say misplaced, I think it just got corrupted because the other day I went to edit, blah blah blah, I had all my notes for when I wanted to edit on this episode, and I could not do it because I went to move my file to my hard drive to then move to my computer because it doesn't have that much space. And when I went to open it on my PC, it was not there on the hard drive anymore. So that makes me incredibly sad because I wanted to keep this whole thing I wanted to keep this whole thing as this whole series as a whole. I really treasure my experience with Ace Attorney, and that's why I didn't really want to post the first game with so many episodes missing, because there was a huge chunk in the middle because I didn't know that Twitch gets rid of the VODs after a while, and I procrastinated. But this, I did everything right except for moving my file to the hard drive. And I usually copy it because I keep all my copies on my laptop. But for some reason, I guess I was just in the habit of moving it at the time, because on my PC I move stuff since it doesn't have as much space. And it just so happens that one time when I needed to move something, instead it just got lost somehow. But I don't know, the size file isn't there anymore, it just says 0. In the folder there's nothing there, it says, so it's not hidden, it just must have just, I don't know. But anyways, that's not gonna stop me, because even though I'm so sad that I don't have this episode, because it was the introduction, all of these trials are really good in this game. I just can't, I want to still keep what I can. And I guess what I'll do is I'll replay the episode and try to relay what I experienced, because I recently rewatched it for the sake of knowing what I wanted to edit for myself. So let me go ahead and do this. It's episode 2, the reunion, apparently. The first one is the tutorial, I guess. But anyways, I'm just gonna try to relate how I was feeling. That was no accident. Ooh, I love this trial. I was drugged with sleeping pills. And at this point, I was just reading. I was murdered by that person. I'm just like, what? I'm confused. Smoke. Ooh, and the music. Oh my gosh. I love this trial. All the trials in this game are so good. It's only fair, isn't it? Oh, good grief. So many memories, man. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. And of course, at any point throughout the entire series, I probably misread things, just putting in my own words, so you can just imagine me doing this here. And I'll probably do it here as well. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m., Wright and Co-Law offices. I don't think I actually started doing that until later, so excuse me, spoilers. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with the day of sun, is what that girl said. I stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. That's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case? unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we should have... There we go. We could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oof. Oh, you're the doctor at? It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. This guy, she didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion okay, I didn't read that correctly. It just sounds weird. All right. If the music came back, it just hit me hard. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and a nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Oh, do you now? You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Okay, I see. Maya. Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Forgot he says that. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me so. Oh, she told me so. I'm not quite sure if, well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not. She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit that of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh, Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We get to see. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power of to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I love that face. I think I laughed at this part too in my original stream. I love it because it had been a while. We played the first trial, right? And then the second one came after, but the first one felt weird because the first one doesn't seem like it exists after this point onward. It's like, okay, I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? Stop kind of like lunging at me like that. I don't know how I feel. And so you just seem aggressive, that's all. But the way that he just says the nurse up and died, you just kind of feel like Phoenix. Like, I wouldn't want to go there either. You're kind of just aggressive. That is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. June 19th, 1:25 p.m., Curran Village. It brings me back. Now, it's not going to be like this whole chapter or anything. I'll go up into the point with which I stopped, which I think I know where that is. I just know that we get through at least some major points and we enter the investigation phase. So, yeah. So this is Curran Village, Maya's hometown. Ooh, there she be. Oh, why, hello there. You. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! I wouldn't really know how else she would yell his name. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be so soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Ha ha ha, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. Just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. Curran Village, what's up here? So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Curran Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. I think here I mentioned, like, Mia, even though she's dead, is still crazy strong because she's just like, she can just do what she wants almost. That's what it seems like at this point. So it runs strongly through her veins. Actually, I already said that. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. The girl earlier. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a what was that? Propitious? I don't know. If a suspicious looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearlie is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside Current Village. Aunt? Pearlie's mother is my aunt. Duh, come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Now, I was already getting weird feelings from the beginning of this, and I had so many flashbacks I was going to use from this, because I called so many things in this trial, and it makes me sad. I am still so sad, but I still like revisiting this. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Because at this point, we know something has to happen, because it's just like, it is weird, isn't it? We're supposed to have already started a case, but we haven't. So what does that mean? What does that mean for this trial? Or for this, what does that mean for this part of the chapter, this episode? June 19th, Faye Manor Meditation Room. I guess in this way it's going to be kind of spoilers for this episode. Not the whole episode, but this video or this stream. I guess I'll try my best not to, but that's why I just was so conflicted on actually doing this, because I just wanted to keep it as it is, but I hate that I lost it. It was such a good one. I loved this episode. It was so funny watching it. But oh well, you win some, you lose some. And in this case, you lose some, I think. Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. And yeah, this is another thought. I didn't say this in the video, but that's why you just don't talk to people about the weather. Why small talk? Small talk sucks, man. There's no reason to talk about the weather. And that was just a rant, side point. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, have a copy for you too. I have a copy for you too, he said. Guide map added to the court record. All right, very good. So what do you have to talk about, Dr. Gray? Today's channeling. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With the confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. Well, very good, Dr. Gray. You have it all planned out. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the current school of channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. I may have said that wrong. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? No, not necessarily. Darn, that was probably... Let's go in. She's funny though. I do like, what's her name? Morgan? We're about to meet her now. June 19th, Faye Manor Channeling Chamber. And I assume people who see this aren't gonna be people that have not played it before. People will probably just go play it themselves, to be honest. So I'm not too worried about spoilers, but I wanted to keep there's no way I can recreate the uniqueness that I saw in it and doing it myself in real time. So, oh well, but I'm sorry, I'm just still sad. Let's move forward. We only move forward here. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere here. these flickering lights. I guess they're candles. There she is. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. I can't stop. Every time she does that, she looks like she's looking on me at pity. And of course it has to be that, but also the way that she speaks, you must be that good sir. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Morgan? Good sir? Is she talking about me? You're a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya. I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, young sir. I said young. Woo. Where did that come from? Good sir. Good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten that was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. Yes, let's do that. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the current channeling technique. Okay then, where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the current school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame. However, I will admit, I can not even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's. So that's how it is. So in my video or the stream, I was talking about how this is very similar to and reminded me of Naruto as far as Neji and Hinata, the Hyuga clan. They had something similar in this, in that Neji would be more like Maya and her family, and Hinata would be more like Morgan and their family. And that's what I was comparing it to, which it is an accurate thought. I just thought it was interesting because I don't really come across stories that have that very often. So yeah, but let's continue. Today's channeling. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here in the channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. Of course you are. So this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Wait, I don't know. I think I spoke as Morgan, but it was Phoenix speaking. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh, The secrets of the current techniques turkey? Good grief. Current techniques cannot be seen by just anyone or anybody, she said. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Good grief. Well, it's not like I have the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. She is hilarious. I love it. Okay, I get it. Now, I wonder if her name is a pun on anything. A lot of people's names in this game are pun related, sort of. What's up? June 19th, Faye Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Your eyes are captivated by the incinerator. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. Oh, okay. Well, you said it was odd, didn't you, Phoenix? I just thought. Alright, what's up? June 19th, Faye Manor side room. So this is the side room with capital letters. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't just disrupt them. Are you sure? Because... Uh-oh, here we go. When are they gonna play the music? I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. I knew who it was right off the bat, but I didn't know what her name was because it had been a while since I had played the previous game. So I was like, I don't know your name. Hey. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? And in the end, I did not get her name. It was unfortunate. I did get her name when they showed me the choices, but not before then. So it was just, and it was, I actually wasn't very close anyway. What I had in mind was not close to what they were giving me, so it was sad. But still, we only had one trial to get to know her, so it was, I'm giving excuses. Anyway, you're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer. Good grief, a lot of heart. And so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The challenge about to get started. Is it that time already? Well, all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Alright, we're about to go. A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I felt as well. It's just like, yeah, a lot of heart was fun. But she did cause some trouble. June 19th, Faye Manor meditation room. Let's go. Oh, what's up, Morgan? I wonder, I just couldn't help but think, like, is Morgan a pun on her hair somehow? I don't know. It just looks so, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Let's just move forward because I don't have anything else substantial to say. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya, an honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. He's just eager, like, good grief, calm down. Alrighty, here we go. Let the channeling commence. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny, how come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. Where did you learn it? I could stop laughing before I even finished the gosh darn sentence. I knew she was going to say this, but it's still so funny. Morgan has such pity and looks down on people. She's so condescending sometimes. It's just like, what the heck, Morgan? Shut up. That's so rude. Oh, good grief. What? I'm from the heart of Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. Good grief, Morgan's got words to say. What are you? This is Curran Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Yeah, that'll shut Lotta up pretty good. Lotta hearts. You know what? If that's a pun, I am so disappointed that I didn't get it till now. Because of course, Lotta, she talks a lot too, but still, heart as in like she's just very energetic, has a lot to say, very passionate and stuff. Maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure everyone has something, or at least most people. Like in another trial, but that's like in the future. So I don't know about the future. I don't know what happens after this part in the story. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Bitter tea and jaw-droppingly large desserts. I can't really say that very well. Ooh, bang. When I got to this part, I looked at the screen. I was just like, excuse me? What did you say? You said bang? Hey now, what was that just now? Like, that's how Lotta's reaction, that's kind of like how I was feeling. It came from inside the channeling chamber, but they're like confused, like they're not really sure what they just heard. And then the second time it was like, what? Bang again? Okay. Hey, that's a gunshot for now. Like, for sure, they know for sure right now at this point, like, yeah, we did not imagine that. Excuse me? I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. And I did decide to break into the channeling chamber. My reasoning was because someone's like, you wouldn't just pause if someone's in danger, you just do it, right? That's what I chose. There could be benefits of doing it the other way, like, hey, is this what we're supposed to do? But no, I feel like in any situation, regardless of what it is, like someone's life, that's the most important thing. So I was like, break in there, get in there. Hey, well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're going to have to, we're going to have to break the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there is one matter, that is. Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright and Co. law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Bah! We got in there. Ooh. Dr. Gray. Ooh, click it. I forgot that she does this. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Just taking a picture. Lava, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Good grief, that's a lot of action. This is June 19th, Kern Village. So what I was thinking about, hold on, I guess I should. My cell phone doesn't get a reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. That's funny because it's obvious I felt like that they would ask us to use the phone booth. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Now earlier, I didn't do any of this today because it's I already know. So I didn't check everything like I usually would, but checking the phone booth says it's good for an emergency. It's yeah, we will use it for an emergency, all right. And then what else? I was comparing this feeling I had to the build up to the channeling because I felt very conflicted about the channeling because it just felt weird. Not the channeling itself, but it just seemed weird the way it seemed like it was building up. And I compared it to how Danganronpa does its cases because eventually someone is taken out, KO'd, they lose their life. And there's a build up to that. And in this series so far, I don't think that they ever do this up until this point. There's always a case involved first and a person is a potential victim. In this case, it wasn't anything like that. It was just Dr. Gray, we're just gonna go with him on this journey to see if he can clear his name from a case that was a year ago. So I was there has to be something else that happens here. I'm getting Danganronpa vibes from this. So that's how I felt at the time. And I thought the phone was a precursor. It was a foreshadowing. But that's okay. We'll have more foreshadowings. I am still sad. But again, I've already expressed that. Let's move on. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. What's up, Lotta? What you witnessed? Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Dr. Gray. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. I think she might have actually said digging, and I just assumed she said digging, so interesting. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, and I put "and" there for no reason, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. Soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real tough to work for him. I put in extra words, so even in her speech, she puts, I don't know. All right, let's move back here. Alright. Mr. Wright. Miss Faye. How's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. Hey, who's that? Gumshoe, what's up, man? The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Or Jimshoe? She says Jimshoe. My name isn't Jimshoe. That was it. She didn't even correct herself. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Alrighty, let's see what everyone else has to say. Go back outside. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God, don't let me be... Yo, I love it, man. Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Gosh, I love it. God, don't let me be next. It's funny no matter how many times I see it. Oh man, did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer from now on. Alright. She said something else, but I said from now on, I don't know what she said. So let's just keep going. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. I know it's probably glamour, just glamour. Plain glamour, but glamour. I don't know. What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Oh, she did, 2 even. The seance murder. Is that what they say? Seance? I don't know if I actually... Did I have trouble saying this in the stream? I would think so. It just seems like a trend that I have. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Oh, she just... Okay, yeah, she's laughing. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Because we have. Yes, very much so. We go inside. June 19th, Fame Manor Channeling Chamber. The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, that was kind of bars to Phoenix. I don't know if I noticed that first time. Hey, you, don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Sure, Gumshoe. Maya. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. I may have said that all wrong. I just feel like I do because I'm not paying attention. I'm just making sentences in my mind like fit however I want them to. Not however I want, but like based from experience and how my conversation flows. I've already gone through this, or at least we'll go through it and again in the future. So what's the point of repetition? Let's just keep going. It's hard to explain. I explained it better before, so maybe I should actually write it down or make a quote or something. It's nice. It's only something that I probably really notice anyway. I would still like, I don't know, I'm still talking about it. I would still like a quote or something. I think it's just interesting how my brain does that, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. So Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead, but he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Okay. They don't want me to examine, right? Hey, yeah, he's mad. Okay, I get you. Alright, well, you're not saying anything else. Let's move onward. Nothing out here. Yes, I wondered if you're still interested in the incinerator. I would be. June 19th, Faye Manor side room. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, can I help you? He didn't say oh, but that's okay. That is I. So isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there has been a murder. So like a murder is that thing where like one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Like, introduce myself. I forgot to, introduce. My name is Any Miney. I'm at the college. I'm at the college. She doesn't even say I'm. Why do I put that there? Again, like I said, I did a lot of this during the stream. It's going to be the same now. There's nothing different here. The mindset's still the same. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Boop, 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 boop. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. And yet he's just gone. He's just not there anymore. It's just, it's just very jarring. Because, talking to dead people and, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, allergic to sesame seeds. They, must have put some in my food they served for lunch in the food. Oh gosh. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I felt sick and came in here to sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? What? Oh, that. I totally know nothing. So who was killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. It just says nothing. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, a long time ago, I was a patient, yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Well, that sucks that you're trying to hide something there. There's no one here, as usual. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? I love that. I almost choked. Just a little bit, tiny bit. June 19th, Fay Manor Meditation Room. Oh dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. What's all the buzz? All right, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fay Manor tonight. Okay, I guess we're just sleeping. It didn't get dark yet. I don't know. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Yeah, that would be stressful. June 20th, 8:02 a.m., Fay Manor Meditation Room. Ugh. Oh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry up and get to the detention center ASAP. That is what oh, he did it. All right. We did it 2 hours and some change from now. Nick, Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Yeah, this would be tough. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Oh, they play the sad music. So you're the master or something of the current school of channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. It may have not been... I don't know if I said it correctly. I need to pay more attention. Now I can challenge myself to pay more attention. I will not mess up on another word. I will not mess up on another word. It shall be done. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Yeah, Mia be there. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? Alright. I went into that room with with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. I might as well have already messed up at this point, I'm pretty sure. Oh gosh. Okay. We closed our eyes and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Magatama, received from Maya. Sadness. This will be a tough situation, man. But look at that. Phoenix trying to be all cool, but not necessarily. Sometimes you just gotta put down the facts. He was going to cover for her, be her lawyer in court, so that's what he has set out to do. No need to be fiddle or flaky about it. He's just like, I am doing it. Let's go. Also, the Magatama. We finally get to say Magatama again. I think we still get to have it throughout. Yeah. I forgot. Spoilers. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Let's take a look. Bidadoo-doo-doo. This is where the investigation would start. I had it all set up, man. I really, let's not stick to the past. Reminisce on the past. Whatever word that I was trying to think of there. It just isn't working at the moment. Meditation room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. You got it, man. Channeling chamber. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Ah, Morgan, there you be. Mr. Wright, good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more more at home. Look at that. Ah, good grief. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. Like, they have that kind of stuff. Like, you would think they'd be a little bit more simple, but I guess with the food, they're really wanting to take it to a whole other level. The bitter, what is it? Bitter tea that you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large. I love that term. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Ah, she's one scary lady. I did it again, didn't I? I said she's instead of she is. Why don't I just look at the thing and say what it says? Ah! I'm not gonna stop obsessing over that. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. What do you gotta say, Miss Morgan Fay? What happened? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. We shall do that, and we did. What happened in here? What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. In a court of law? By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is barring the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Maya, I mean... Oh, I had to have known that wasn't Morgan speaking right there. But Maya, I mean Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be... that folding screen there. It is the current sacred writings, along with the current sacred urn. They are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. Did I say scream or scream? I don't know. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yet, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? She doesn't say, like, stop being so condescending. you were just doing it, aren't you? And now besides this, I'm not going to analyze anything else really, or maybe I could, but stuff right here, it's not necessarily important because past me will in future videos figure this out. But I have beef with the folding screen. The folding screen, I will say, has been the thing contention throughout this whole trial for me. I'm just like, oh, I know the folding screen had to do with it because it specifically says how dark it is behind it. Oh yeah, we had to figure this out anyway. There's a gun hole here, gunshot hole, 8 inches off the ground, small hole that looks like a bullet. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Ah, very good. But yeah, I have a beef with the folding screen. It specifically talks about how dark it is behind there. So from the very beginning, I was like, why would you tell me this? That means something is up with the folding screen. Don't be this way. All right, let's go ahead and move onward. We got the winding way, not the side room, but the winding way. All right, little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Let's go to the side room. June 20th, Faye Manor side room. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday. It's yesterday. The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith Wright? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too. Yeah, see, I love this part. In the video, I was talking about how like Phoenix is going straight to the point. He already knows how he wants to treat someone that is acting this way. So, like, he already knows what he needs, and he just gets straight to the point because he's like, this is gonna be pointless. She's telling me this stuff over again. She's gonna try to tell me all this stuff. Yeah, so he's like, get it all over in one swoop. I do love this interaction. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really. That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Wada ever wanted another genuine, mysterious phenomenon, ooh, I am fancy, ain't I? It's right here. Any miney. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, or like, how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about that? So do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him yesterday too. That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was snippety dippity on the hat. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Nom nom, she says. I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that? I'm not focusing on the words. Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Snip, snip, nom. She tried. Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Let's go on back. My windy way, Pearl is here. Oh, you surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatter. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. So I already know what to do here because for the sake of not wasting time. Let's show her this because Maya wanted us to give this to her. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Is she crying? Oh, I'm in trouble now. Yeah, looking around the corner to see if Morgan sees it happening right before her very eyes. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. I love this. What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't alike. I can't do that very well. I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Very good. Thank you, Pearly. This is where it gets really cool and nice. I like having Pearly accompany us. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. That's funny. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. I had trouble with that word too, I think, but we're not going to worry about it. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Yeah, just like Morgan, we know. Sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I study the current technique. I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you've got there, Pearl? I was about to say something completely different. Why is that? I don't know. I can ask myself that question, but it'll happen every time. Let's move forward. Oh, I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. I can't do that no matter how much I try. If I try, it's so cringy, I just can't. Maybe one day when I get to the point in my voice acting career, and I feel determined and I don't know, feel strongly enough about it that I would do it, but I just can't. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black key added to the court record. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? Can I call you? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Yeah! Pearl's helping us out. Please take this. I'm sure please take this. You take the sword with you. I'm sure it will be great. Why I say grateful? It'll be helpful. It'll be helpful, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Very good. So, I think I'm almost done as far as how far I had gotten. So, we want to go... Wait, maybe we met Gumshoe again. Maybe we don't have what we need. Yeah, the tabloids. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. She's like... my reaction was going to be, she's like so totally cute because of how she speaks. That's my stereotypical rendition of her. So it's like, that's what I was going to say. But it's also, it's not what was right there. It was just what I am. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Anyways. That's what I would think that someone would say that talks the way that she does. Is like, is she like your daughter? What the heck? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm super hyper focused on it. I keep doing it. So let's just try to move forward, even though I've said that a few times. What? No. How old do you think I am? Yeah, she thinks you're... We're going back. Going back because I feel like I need evidence for her secret. So let's try to figure that out. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be her lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Ha ha ha, I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know, I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing there's something so dangerous? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's just so, I don't even know how to explain his expression when he does that, but it's like, especially after this interaction, like, Gumshoe, you know better, man, stop. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lada. Actually, speaking of Lada, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Yes, I remember. Lada's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pros now? About Dr. Gray, the victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. Okay. About Maya's trial tomorrow. You've got two pieces of news. I've got two pieces of news for you, pal. Two? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. And at this very moment, I paused and pondered, and it was in disbelief and and denial. I was just like, what do you mean, Von Karma? He murdered someone. It was a very long time ago, but still, he murdered someone. He was put in jail. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Von Karma? Yep, the grippy guy. He gripped his arm, his sleeve so tightly. Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. That description of how his experience with him is very interesting. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial? And that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor really young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. A kid, huh? Wait a sec. A 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. Yeah, that's all it takes, really, it is. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Yeah, it was oofy. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Boop, 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 boop. So they didn't mention the article cutout, and he mentioned his office, so let's see if it's there. I'm pretty sure it is. Ooh, it feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping 1 added to the court record. All right, let's go back. It's 4 hours right there, out the drain. Oh, snap. That's a long trip. I mean, I've taken trips longer than that, but as far as like, it's like as if you went 2 hours and like, oh, I forgot something. I have to go back home and go back again. Like, good grief. But at least in Phoenix's case, well, no, he actually did. He slept and stayed the night here, went to go see Maya in the morning, came back, went back home, and came back. So it's still, yeah, it's about right. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, that's the news. It's that news story. The one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me here today. Here, pal, this is for you. All right, thanks. Newspaper clipping 2 added to the court record. Very good. All right, now I think I'm at this part where I am pretty much almost done. Gotta find out her little secret here because she's being weird. The victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I like totally don't know him. It's like, what a bold-faced lie. Didn't you just talk to us about him? What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick. Psyche locks? Huh. Psyche locks, huh? It's probably more like what he said. The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Let's use the Magatama. Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psyche lock thing a try. And spoiler alert, I do not stop. I'm just like, it might be this, it might be that. I start cautious at first, but then I thought that they were being more lenient, so I was like, I'll be more lenient. No, of course it gets harder as you go. I should know this, but anyways, that's a whole rant, but let's go ahead and do it. I don't know if it took me a while. I felt like it took me a while to figure out how to use the Magatama because there's a separate dialogue box that just has lock on it. I thought I had to press that, but no, you present it. I don't know if it took me a while. I think it did. I feel like I remember something like that. The victim. Any Miney, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Annie and Dr. Gray. Minnie Miney. Because of her sister. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Oh, spoiler alert, Minnie Miney is Mimi Miney. And anyways. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney? Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you notice, she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps at Dr. Gray's, Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Nomming on the hat. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Lock has been removed. Somehow she's nomming on it without opening her mouth. That's some serious skill right there. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice. Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. And I think that's exactly where I left off, because this is the start of the next video. I think this is like, the exact frame or whatnot, like the picture. So I think that was it. If not, I'm pretty sure it was not that far off, if that's the case. I should have looked a bit more, but I was in a rush at the time. But anyways, this trial, this episode, I really liked this episode. This was one of my favorites, but I feel like all of them have their own little charm. I have to look back through them again to figure out which ones I like, but yeah. For the sake of just having this part of the completed set of all of the streams that I have on this and my initial reactions and whatnot, I just decided to fill the hole that was accidentally made through the loss of the file with this video. So that's just what I wanted to do. It's more for my sake and not necessarily for anyone else's. It's just, that's how I feel about it. It's precious to me, the time that I spent playing it, and wanting to relive, or I can't recapture the moments I had really at all, because that first initial reaction, all of that was gone. But besides that, I mentioned most of what I had in mind throughout the whole thing, but the other things I had on the side when I was playing it for the first time was like, I was very suspicious of any mining. I was like, I just straight up said, do not be the killer, just don't. But then I was just like, telling myself that's probably too easy, but you're still being very suspicious, so don't do that. And then the other thing was, what was it? The folding screen. I think I mentioned that. The folding screen was a big deal. There was a lot of other things I probably forgot to mention as I went along, but oh well. You lose, it just happens. And hopefully it doesn't happen again, because I want to keep this whole thing, but for the sake of my love for this, my experience with this game, I wanted to just, instead of just skipping it altogether, I wanted to just put it in so that it at least connects somewhat. And so that's just what I did. But anyways, there's not really much reason else to keep it going. But anyways, I do hope that people who watch this, if you watch this, I hope you enjoyed the rest of them. I'm going to try to make sure I remember to copy the files next time instead of moving them, which is something I always do, but that one time I didn't. Why did it happen that one time I didn't when I decided to move the file instead of copy it? I don't know. Anyways, it'll have to be lost for now, but like I said, this is just going to be the filler, quote, filler episode, and just to fill in the middle of all the episodes I have. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of them. So have a nice night, day, whatever it is for you. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye.